Oh, Alfred! No, I know this guy!
Yeah, I would assume you
Yeah,
would.
sick! Oh yeah, I remember.
Alright, so we're gonna go into game 2 here. We've ditched our trial decks and this time upgraded it. We're still playing Kagro, and Kane over here is still playing Royal Paladin, but this is actually the upgraded version using cards from set 1. Kane, since I managed to win last time, I will let you choose if you want to go first or second.
I'm actually gonna let you go first.
Sure thing. So I will stand and draw. And
I don't know what it is. In my newbie experience or limited experience of playing this game, I feel like that going second is better.
It varies for Vanguard.
I think it does. I still don't know yet, but that's what I feel in my heart.
That's okay. I'm gonna ride Gojo, and then I'll use the skill of my Conro, since he's Forerunner, to call him out. And I'll go to main phase.
Forerunners are the best.
Yeah.
I think they're really good.
They are unfortunately not really a thing anymore, which kind of sucks, but...
What?
Oh, yeah. But, you know, this is... We're in 2011, so don't worry about the future right now.
Holy shit.
Or the present. But I will use the skill of my Gojo to rest him, and I will discard one card to draw one.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Alright. Draw. I will ride. Let's see here. Let's see if I can figure this out on my own. I'm going to ride. Okay, and then I'm going to go into my soul and get him, because he's a Forerunner as well.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Okay, gotcha. Alright, I figured it out. Alright. I can do this to search your deck for up to one card named Future Law Lu or Flogel. And I will absolutely do that.
Sure, go ahead.
So let's go ahead and grab our old friend Lu.
Sure.
We go way back.
Yep.
There's Lu. He's slouching. Add him to the hand.
To the field.
Oh, right. Call him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Actually, no. I probably want to put him here, don't I? All right. Yeah, I'll go to battle phase because I can't really do much. And I'll attempt to inflict 1 damage.
I will no guard.
Okay, so I do a check.
Nice.
All right. Sick.
Damage check. Critical trigger. Power.
Nice.
Okay. I'll stand and draw.
Actually, you know what? Now that I remember, no. If I would have went first, then I could have maybe used his effect on my next turn.
Yeah.
Because you would have most likely gave me a... Oh, yeah, I forgot that damage isn't necessarily a bad thing in the early game.
Not at all.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's okay. I will...
I think I just changed my opinion all of a sudden.
I will ride into Dragon Knight Elf. I will call the embodiment of armor, Bar, and then call the embodiment of spear, Tar. Then I'll use the skill of my Dragon Knight Elf to choose the spear and the armor, put it into soul, and then I can, from my deck, search up to one card, call... Oh, there he is. The embodiment of victory, Elf, and write it.
Right.
From my deck. Shuffle. And do nothing else, to be honest. I'll call this other bar. I'll do that.
Okay.
We'll go to battle and we'll just swing for 8.
Alright, I will take damage. That is unfortunate.
And then we'll take my Vanguard for 15 with triple drive.
Alright, I will take that as well.
Okay. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, and I get to heal 1.
Perfect.
Actually, I could heal the same card, right?
No.
No, it has to be one that exists. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Ride phase, draw. Ooh, yeah. Big phase.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Put Flogel down.
That's Wingle.
Or Wingle, excuse me.
You need Flogel if you want to.
Oh, I need Flogel.
Yeah. You can use Barkle to get Flogel, though.
Okay, so I can rest him. Right, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Yep.
Call you. All right, now... Let's see if I understand this right. I could use Future Law Lose effect.
Mm-hmm.
So choose a unit named Future Law Lose, a unit named Bargle, and a unit named Flogel.
Mm-hmm.
Put them into your soul, and if you have a grade 1 Vanguard, search your deck for up to 1 Blaster Blade and ride it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to soul?
Yep.
Okay, so these 3 go in there.
Yes, yep.
Alright. And now I'll go into the deck,
Yes.
and I will ride. Alright, so even though I couldn't ride on my phase, I still ride in the main phase.
Yes, correct.
There we go. Alright, so where do we go from here now?
I will allow you, if you want to, you can move Wingle to the back row center.
No, that's not... No, that belonged to the other one. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, oh, you want to pretend that he was in my hand?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Alright, so now he's here. Okay, so I'll put Wingle here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go battle phase.
Okay.
We will... Let's see. We will boost Blaster Blade with Wingle, and then Wingle also says that...
How's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. My mic is acting, I think, a little weird. Hopefully it's actually working decently, because I feel like it's just picking up some kind of background noise. I don't know what. Might just be the fan. Might not be nothing. Maybe I'm just being gaslit by OBS, as usual.
Hope you guys are doing well, not being gaslit, just thriving, striving, moisturizing in your own lane.
So I actually cheated with a 6k power Q trigger on the first fight in the anime. Were they not? I guess they weren't, right? They were 5k. Hey Ed, hey Aggro, hey Brawls, how's it going, guys? I was almost in a pile-up car crash. Good God. Thank God you said almost. Glad to hear that was not the case and that you're doing well. Or at least
compared to you not being in a, compared to you being in a car crash, I'm glad we got the Brawls that's not in a car crash. So you're surviving. Yeah, I feel that. I am not gonna lie, I'm a bit sleepy today. It's been a long week, but we're gonna power through it and see how things go. We want a Vanguard abridged anime series now. I was gonna one thing I wanted to do, I think, for last April Fool's is I wanted to do that as like a joke. But then like I started like doing some research and then I was just like, this is dumb. Who even does the bridge series anymore? And then like I swear a month ago I saw an abridged I forgot what. I want to say it was like Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that, but I guess that's still a thing, huh? Either way, let's we can, I guess, get started, because there isn't a crazy lot to talk about. I legitimately thought today was gonna be more stride reveal stuff, but apparently it's just the promos, which is kind of interesting. So they're really milking that for a bit, which is, I guess, just fine. Let's do the Phoenix Wright one. We haven't done that one in a while, right? An oldie but a goodie, right? Watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is low-key funny. That's why I said that. Oh yeah, I used to watch that all the time. I used to quote that all the time. I have that ingrained in my brain. At least the early episodes I've watched a billion times. They always milk the stride deck reveals. Yeah, There's not really a lot going on, so I guess I don't blame him. I just don't. It's just weird. Like, I don't know what's happening with set 5. I don't know when the reveals for that is gonna start, but presumably we'll have all the stride information by next week, right? Unless they're only gonna give us one stride per week, like one of each of the strides per week, but we'll see. Which I guess is like fine. I really don't want to know about set 5 anytime soon, considering we don't even have set 4 or set 3 or the lyrical in English right now. So the more they take with those reveals, the better. But I just don't know how that's gonna line up with the anime. Maybe it's a grand retrain set after all. Yeah, that seems to be the spice. I don't know if I'm the one that started that rumor, because we've been talking about it a lot, or just people just noticing the thorn. But yeah, looking more and more suspicious that Bushi's trying to delay set 5 reveals. Good, they better be. Apparently we get more encounter stuff after set 5. Yeah, we should be getting set 6, which should be the usual encounter Craycross Epic Youthquake set. Set 5 rules will start after the next episode, but it is not this week, so they gotta fill space, I guess. Not to mention that they're immediately gonna reveal the cover card. Like, alright. We'll see what happens. It is indeed the Pretty Doll. I think it's only one stride. Jeebus. So they're just gonna do like one card each, and then one stride each, and the following week it's just the other stride and the other one card. I think that's really about it, right? How much outrage would we get if these? How much outrage would I get if I bought the stride deck set just to set it on fire and stick it to Bushiroad? You will possibly get banned from playing the game, because I think someone did that for Weiss and they got banned. So do not do that. I think unlike Divines 2, there's going to be a lot more anime stuff in there, so they can't jump the gun. Unlike Divines set 2, there's going to be a lot more anime stuff in set 5? What could they possibly have in set 5? Because that's the mystery, right? Because, like, we have no idea what the hell is happening the rest of the season. Presumably, I guess spoilers for the anime. Right, like, spoilers real quick before I get into the rest of it. But, like, we're just gonna see possibly 2 more fights, right? It's just Akina versus Hikari, and then Akina versus Kyung, and then that's it. But that's 2 episodes, and we still have like 5 more to go. So I don't know how set 5 would contain more stuff from the anime when we only have 2 fights, and that's really only 2 decks, unless Raziel gets supported again. But I don't know. I don't think people are ready for set 6. The Platinum Ezo, Vermilion Blood, and Glory Maelstrom are coming to D. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know, it's probably because I don't like Platinum at all that I'm probably not excited for that, but hey, nerds. Obligatory Raziel in set 5. Whoa. Set 5 also said one of the Destined ones featured. Yeah, that's what everyone was saying, that because they said it plural. Right, so there might be more than one Destined one, but I'm pretty sure that's just a typo. But yeah. Or they should put them more non-anime decks in set 5. I'm pretty sure that's the route they have to go, because I'm like, unless they somehow invent some crazy plot in 3 episodes to introduce new characters and new decks somehow, I don't see how they can support the anime that much in that set, right? But set 5 is a game of Lewis as a card? Nah. That's kind of, I don't know. I really don't like that idea, especially for set 5. I just don't like that. Goofy Gila jump scare maybe? Nah, he dead. That tree dead. But yeah, sorry. So yeah, so we'll be talking about not set 5 or set 4. We'll be talking about set 4, but we'll be talking about the reveals from this morning, which is just the rest of the promo pack. We'll be talking about Barrel Magus, because like, yeah, and a slight update on the VTuber news we talked about before. But before that, actually, there's nothing before that. There's no card of the day, so we're jumping straight into it for once. Road Advisors report? Yeah, if only. Literally fell victim to a 1,000-degree knife challenge and lost. Yep. That man did. That man did. But unlike Cristianos, maybe? So we got the fabled. Finally, can we skip? We got the fabled, the legendary, our Lord and Savior's Cristianos promo, the 1000th promo. Yeah, you know it's special because my marker thing doesn't want to work, You know it's special when he's the 1000th one. 1000 2004, baby. I'm old. We don't want to return cards from deck to drop, yo. Honestly, all of the Cristiano support, this card is the best and is only mid. That's the, yeah, I can agree with that. Because it just does the same thing as the other one, but a little bit better. Yeah, what problems does this Cristiano's promo solve for the deck? Nothing. Gonna eat my shoe. Gonna Snow Blast on the Flagbird, possibly. So yeah. So he does the same effect as like we've all expected from all the other promos of this type, where if you ride Cristiano, this isn't drop, you don't have a card with the same name, you Soul Blast one and call it out. Energy Charge one. Sounds good. Then it says, at the end of the battle that you boosted a unit with Severin. In his card name, choose any number of your cards from your drop other than heal or over triggers, with different grades from each other. And if you did 3 or more, you put this into your soul and shuffle your deck. So just so I'm clear on the way this is worded, this specifically says you have to choose 3 in order to put them back into your deck. Like if I choose 2 cards, I just choose 2 cards and fucking nothing happens, right? Like I have to choose 3. I thought it was I could choose like 2 and it goes back, but now that I'm seeing how this is worded, it says if you chose 3 or more, then you put them back into the deck and shuffle, which kind of sucks. People on Twitter are trying to tell me otherwise. It helps the deck out, bro. Who are these people? Tag me so we can go jump on them. I'll pull you up. Yeah, this isn't great. So it's not horrible, but it's not good. It's not horrible, but it's not good. Being able to put back crits, right? You can still put back a crit and something else. But yeah, the fact that you have to put back 3 specific things. So best case scenario, you put back a crit, PG, and Cristianos. But yeah, it's kind of whack. Not gonna lie, it's kind of whack. The second I saw it, I was gonna it was like 7 in the morning. I'm gonna be like, ah! Type angrily on Twitter. And the second I saw, I looked at it really quickly, the translation, it said return from deck. I'm just like, what the fuck? But then I realized you can at least put back crits. So I was like, alright, whatever. I'll take whatever garbage I can get, I guess. Do the start decks have now? They only have 1 promo. There's just 1 promo, 1 for each of them. That's it. Can we talk about how none of the support is ocean themed? Yeah. I don't understand why they keep giving him all this musketeer stuff. It doesn't make any damn sense. I don't understand. Why dress him up like Aquaforce Man if he's not gonna be Aquaforce Man, right? Just dress him up as a musketeer if our support is gonna be a musketeer. It doesn't make any sense. Wow. Yeah, it's just the siren from the start deck and the common also, because you got reprinted but with an effect. That's the only aquatic thing. Everything else is just this flowery thing, which is would be fine if he was not in the water in his art. So it's just kind of confusing, but whatever. It just be like that. I think either way this is gonna get played. It's not good, right? But you can very easily call this from drop, right? Because you can very easily discard it. It can get milled. It gives you energy charge, so that's kind of nice. I feel like for all of them, you just mandatorily have to play these. But yeah, it doesn't really do anything too crazy, unfortunately. But remember how last week, and I think the week before that, I was like, well, Rotovisor, Valeno, and Direfools, they didn't get any cards in Divines set 4, but they're brand new decks to Divines, so naturally they would get cards as promos. That makes a lot of sense. Nah, go fuck yourself. It's for Shoujo Doji, the best played deck right now. Cause, yeah, as Click says, the rich just get richer. Why give promos to fucking Rotovisor, who got one waiver support, instead let's give it a fucking Shoujo Doji, the most played deck. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, Bushiroad. Alright, I see what you did there. Oh, great. I'm not sure what the thought process of giving Shoujo Dojo promo. It's like they printed it in set 3, and this is like fucking Shoujo's like 3rd promo, but they printed it in set 3, and they're like, Shoujo Doji's still kind of fucking garbage. Let's give him a promo down the line or something like that. 3 promos like strong. It's just like Leonor. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, how many promos does Barrow have? Yeah, that's right. Not a single goddamn one, man. Good God. Yeah, he has the I don't remember the name. Sukadushi or whatever the fuck. The counter charging one, and now this one. Yeah. Sukyodachi. Yeah, and then the little dinosaur dragon, and then now this. And Shenri, technically, if you want to count it, right? That technically counts, but yeah. Anyway, sorry. So, when this is placed, if you have Shoujo Doji, you can choose a card with Stealth from your soul and bind it. Originally, when I was looking at this effect, I was like, maybe it supports Megazoguchi, right? Maybe it supports the snake, right? Remember when that was a deck that existed for a millisecond? Maybe it supports that. But then I'm like, well, no, because the snake has to, I'm pretty sure, from its own effect, to get the names. But either way, you can just, you know, Soul Blast any number or bind any number from your soul with the snake's effect to get the name, so it doesn't really matter. Then it says that when this is placed on rear, when this is placed from rear into soul during battle phase, something snake cannot do. Unless it's like from another effect or something like that, you choose a card face up from your opponent's bind zone and put it into his drop. Something else that the snake cannot do. So this is just flat out Shoujo Doji support. When Snake was better than Shoujo, I mean, they were like not that much better than each other. I'm sad to find out that Shoujo Doji is a hard counter against Zorga. I mean, kinda is, yeah. Did you realize this guy is a stealth dragon and a stealth fiend? Yeah, I don't know why the hell they called him. I mean, he's technically a dragonroid, but like, whatever. Yeah, and it's not even like, my understanding is like this isn't even like a crazy promo or anything like that, so it's just kind of like the rich getting richer, literally. It's like that one image where it's like the big fat thing and then there's like the pipe and he's just like, oh, right? And Cristiano's is at the end taking a little drop. That's what this is, right? Come on. Congrats, Shoujo Dojis. You get more cards. Oh. You can see his tail failing at the end. Yeah, he's a tail. Even though it looks more like a foxtail at first glance, but yeah, he does have like horns and shit. So, okay, I guess that's all you need to be a dragon, right? A tail and fucking horns. So. First skill, making Shoujo Doji binding triggers in Soul. So it works like Direful Dolls in Dragon Empire. Second skill retires with extra steps, yeah. I mean, you already make them discard one, technically, right? Because you make them bind one, so now you can make them discard that one card. And then the binding the triggers, I don't think was really that issue. I don't think they had an issue with like cards to bind, right? Because I think Shoujo Doji does like 3 at a time or something like that. So I don't think there was an issue. So this is kind of like, I think, whatever. Dinosaurs are dragons? Yeah, sometimes. I figured out why most Z players are negative in the scenario where 2 continuous effects apply. 1 positive, 1 negative. The negative one always wins. 2 negative effects. Do you have an example? 1 negative, 1 positive. So if it's like I heal 1 damage, but my opponent also heals 1 damage. But I mean, I don't know if it's because the negative one wins in that situation, because that kind of doesn't do anything for the game save. Double summon and summon limit. Double summon and summon limit. Summon limit wins. Oh, you mean that case. Right. But I mean, Yugo's a bit of a I don't want to say outlier, but the whole thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is just not letting your opponent play the game. So yeah, it's more about your opponent not playing and less about you playing. That's just kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh is designed nowadays. But at least that's my boomer take on Yu-Gi-Oh. But it's what it is, I guess, right? But I don't know. That's just kind of what Yu-Gi-Oh is now, right? It's just Vanguard, for example, Wheel Assault versus Docking Deleter Greyon. I don't know what the fuck any of that is. I barely know what Wheel Assault is. And now you're talking about docking and deleting. Yu-Gi-Oh is a bit more than that. But yeah, I mean, that's what Yu-Gi-Oh is, right? It's just, how can I stop my opponent from playing the game? Whether it be by setting up a board of negates or like setting up a board of negates, right? Like, how do I deal with my opponent so that they can't do their thing, right? It's not so much like, how do I deal with what my opponent will do? No. It's like, how do I just stop them from doing whatever they're gonna do, right? That's just how Yu-Gi-Oh is. So, lets you move units. Grado says you can't move. He wins in that interaction? I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously. Winning card max, yeah. But like, I'm not saying specifically negates even, I'm just saying, like, it's just about your opponent not being able to do their thing, right? Like, that's what it is. Just they cannot do their thing, and that's what you aim to do. But if you truly want to use Snake, you can bind the doji from the ride line from his skill and gain the name. Yeah, I mean, that's what you do with Snake anyways, but like, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. That promo just doesn't do anything for you. So, Maduros, I'd rather. I don't like Maduros as much. Like, sometimes they're alright, but like, I'd rather Tostones or Fritos. Pero, yeah. Would be the Vanguard equivalent of Maxi. I don't know. In terms of controversy, the Overtrigger. To put my scientific findings, yeah. Like, I kind of get what you're saying, I think, but I don't know. From old Yu-Gi-Oh stall, is a big strategy. Not even so much just stall, just setting like 50 back row and not letting your opponent, right, like, play the game, right? That's just part of it. So. Godsake is taking a back seat now. Sure, Doja's getting the spotlight. I mean, Snake never had the the front seat, to be honest, because we got him so late and he was never really playable in English, unfortunately. But nothing more for Tostones guy. Let's go. Or some Mofongo. Oh my god, I have not had some Mofongo in so long. I almost fell. I just hit with feelings of Mofongo. But alright. Anyway, sorry. God, it's gonna be one of those nights where I end up ordering food because of you guys. Here, Tostones gay. That's good. That's good. I'll make you guys some Tostones one of these days. We got Direful Doll Talquina. I was trying to say, I can't say it. Kanoa? No. Queen. Shit. Quanoa. No, not her name. The what's that? What's that thing white people eat? It's like really white and it starts with a Q. I just can't say it. I can't say it. The word, I just can't. Quinoa. There we go. Yes. There we go. Quinoa. I was gonna say tal quinoa. There we go. Because that's what it sounded like. Whew. Yes, you guys are making me gain so much weight. Might order some Chinese food. God damn it. It's always Aggro Rich that comes in here with his hot wings and shit. Man, where's our CC? Yeah, nah, fuck that. Instead, Counterblast 1. Instead, you can Counterblast 1 like top 5, grab 1. But yeah, Forma does that to me too. Yeah, nice. Like your nail color, yeah. Me and my fiance are always raving about your nails, Azim. I've never heard of that word in your life. Quinoa? You've never heard of quinoa? Damn, that's like a. That's like, yeah, they eat that in South America. Yeah. Talquinoa. Yeah, that works. Inception attacks again. It's just because of the way YouTube works. I just have to just remove that command because it creates a video right whenever you stream. So, cat getting value by the day, yeah. But yeah, I kind of already said it. But yeah, if you have a Direful Doll Vanguard, you counterblast one when this is placed like a top 5. Choose up to 1 Yormo unit, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If this was like maybe counterblast 1, look at top 5, pick 1 to hand, that would be kind of lit. If this was like Soul Blast 1, it would be really useful. But yeah, the fact that it's just counterblast 1, you want your Direful Dolls in Soul or in Bind. There's no like Direful Doll you really want in hand per se. This does give you Persona rides. It could be useful in the future if you get like a PG or something like that. But the other effect says when it's if you have a great third grader Direful Doll, so you can use some turn 2, she gets plus 10k and she binds herself, and that's it. She doesn't help you put cards into Bind Zone or into Soul or anything like that. So like, this is like a card that exists, and like that's nice. And that's really all I can say about this, to be honest. Quinoa is the food of all time, alright? I don't get how people like it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of quinoa, to be honest, but so you're coming to see him as our community dining. I mean, I guess so. Quinoa doesn't sound like food. It sounds like something you'd buy from a hardware store. No, trust me, bro. Quinoa's a thing. The only reason why I know quinoa is from it being mentioned on a TV show. But let's just use Nobia Uranus in dolls, top 5 plus 10k. But do dolls really need her? We do not need this, honestly. You can play her instead of the card you got from set 2. I think she's slightly more useful, but like, not even, honestly. To be honest, not really. Yeah, 20k attacker is like fine. We kind of already had that. 10k shield, like every doll does that, right? The deck pin is like okay, but we need to counterblast 1 for Andal. We have no counter charger. We have to counterblast. We don't have to counterblast 1 for the other doll, the Libreta, to draw. But I would rather draw 1 than add a card from top 5 that's either A, my Persona ride, or B, just a random card that doesn't do anything in my hand for the most part. So like, I'm pretty sure it's better than nothing, but yeah. It's that not rice stuff, right? Yeah, it's basically like rice. It's like round, right? Instead of like how rice is like this, it's like this. It's like literally an oval. It's a little translucent. Doesn't taste like much. You don't sleep missing out on this. Yeah, this promo pack is a bit sleeperish, not gonna lie. We do indeed need CC. I'm no rush to get this made. I'll CC, you know, more like CP. Exactly, yeah. Needs a counter charger named Direful Doll. Yep. Need a counter charger and ideally something that replaces the Alma Adjuster grade 1 that lets you bind triggers somehow easily, right? If we can have an easier way to bind triggers, put them in bind so we can guard better. Don't dolls use the gem cat? We do, but you don't. You maybe play 1 because you kind of want to keep your access to the ride line, especially now that you don't play as many copies of the grade 1 or at least the grade 2 in main deck. But like, that's about it. So I just made it worse. Hold on. There we go. Which promo would be more expensive in the secondary market? So Dolo, the Children Dojo one's the only one that's going to be expensive. Features of his part so I can afford the FFR version in the promo packs. Yeah, if only. You can only use Gem Cat so much. Yeah, it's pricey because dolls run it. Yeah. But speaking of pricey, we got ourselves some reprints. They did say that these are going to get reprinted, and these are some like fine reprints, right? This, if I remember, keeps like causing havoc in premium. I really hope this becomes playable in standard. Yeah, we can get Lascaria, the Blitz in foil, which is good because this is like still one of the best commons in the entire game, right? So that's really nice to have access to. And this, you know, just getting access to this again with Lutetia being a really good deck, really nice pair, right? Not half bad. The grade 1 for my Unicorn Ride is the same price as the grade 0 and the grade 2 combined. Good God, I gave up, honestly. I gave up on 1, buying from Bushiroad to get like the fucking 1 in 70 of gacha, and 2, checking out TCG Player to try and buy it, because it's just like, it's never gonna happen. Like, I'm not even gonna like, I've been so defeated this year, I don't know why, with like Bushiroad stuff, that I just like, I don't give up. I give up. I just give up. Like, I usually don't give up. I'm just like, yeah, no, it's just not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna bother. Legit no idea what that card does. It says if this is either placed or discarded, you can choose a back row, rear guard, and restand it. So she was getting bought out because of the undercover combo, where there's this card that you boost, you can discard, and you can restand your obscurates for him to swing again from the back row. But yeah, promo reprints are huge, which is good. You should totally buy dinner again. I'm not hungry yet, but we'll see. Something about you, Olive Garden, the whole ass Olive Garden. Damn. Whew. But here's the promo pack. Like I said, this is probably gonna be a real sleeper promo pack, which is maybe nice, right? By the time we get it, it's probably gonna be different, right? Because, you know, we always get shit with hindsight, and it always changes that. But the one good thing is that, like, if this is expensive now, the price might go down. If this is expensive now, the price might go down. And if this is expensive now, the price might go down. So that's kind of nice. I believe this will still be cheap, right? I don't think Pacifica will change by the time we get this. Presumably these will be cheap also, but yeah, they might do something crazy in set 5 and give us like new forms, and these might be insane. Who knows? If dolls get something crazy, who knows, right? And I'm assuming this is going to be the most expensive one. Some super packs, no need to grind for locals as much. Yeah, I think this will be a super one. I don't think it'll be, you know, that sought out, but hey, who knows, right? We'll see. Especially considering when we get this, right? So this is coming out for Japan in September and October, which of course for us means this is going to be December, January. I feel some, like, every time I have to look at something for Vanguard and see that it comes out in like December or like January, I get like, fuck it. Like, it hurts me a little bit. I get like whiplash or something. It's just like, oh, I'm not seeing this for 6 months. Ugh. But yeah, so we're not getting this until December or January. Please be cheap, the Chris one. Yeah, it should be very cheap. What we will be getting, if you guys forgot, is this one. So this is the previous promo pack that we'll be getting soon, which includes the promo for Triumph, Sarasulassel, and Marlene, as well as the Magnolia promo, the Dog Boy, the Bruce promo, and then these pretty good reprints here, right? This is actually going to be October, November. So that is after the current wave, which we're getting now, which is, what the hell are we getting now? I was just looking at them. Oh yeah, we're getting the good ones. At least I like the good ones, right? Because we're getting Florasia, we're getting the Bug, we're getting the Blaster promo, we're getting the Hero promo. That's running until September, and then we're getting this right afterwards. Choose will be for Curly to move to Japan. Oof, if only. Choose creates order, still a good card to pick up. I mean, yeah, it's always a good card to have. For with PG, so I will scan my local MS player with it. I mean, what? Yeah, I keep forgetting that that's gonna be in foil. Whew, that's crazy how much that's gonna possibly be worth, because you ever kids are a menace that needs to be stopped and should no longer get any more cards. Kidding, but y'all are indeed a menace. Not gonna lie, but yeah. Yeah, so This one is in December. This one is in October, November, December, January. So just keep that in mind. And then next week, as we sort of touched on, we're getting Necrobome and Obadiah, and maybe just that. So we'll see. Dragon Mask player still gonna play the tomato promo. I'm pretty sure they're going to drop it for the Hedgehog or whatever the fuck it is from set 4, because they both use energy, and Hedgehog is slightly more useful, but I still really think tomato into dragon is a really good play. But quick reminder that not tomorrow but next Friday in the drop zone we will be having a tournament, remote tournament. Make sure you guys, if you want to play in maybe your last tournament before set 3, before Shoujo Doji comes out and rules the whole world, this is the place for you. It's right after the anime episode. They're both huge, so they have to fight to death for my spot in my deck, the deck that's already super tight. So speaking of Shoujo Doji, we do have set 3 coming out, and just a reminder again, we're having card fight the weekend. So the whole weekend after the set drops, so the week afterwards, we'll be having 3 tournaments back to back, so you have enough times to get all your cards in the mail from locals, what have you, build your decks so we can fight on September 6th, September 7th, and September 8th. So the 6th is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 7th is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the 8th is going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you guys can, if you want to join the Discord, you can find out more information. It'll also show you what that translates into your time zone. And yes, indeed, you can play with your Minty Art support. And if there's a stream I'd go to watch, I mean, you can also just watch it in the Discord. Right? We do allow spectators. Tomorrow you can witness VTubers duking it out. Is that tomorrow? That is tomorrow, huh? Interesting. No, that's not tomorrow. That's Saturday. So the day afterwards. Wait, I just found out that you're still balanced. That you're still balanced to your Curly Haired Hero channel as well. How do I get balanced? Balancing, yeah. How do I breathe? I don't. That's one of the reasons why I'm very tired. But yes. I've been keeping up with that. Not so much this week because, spoiler alert, next week might be a big week on the Vanguard channel. It's almost like something historic might happen. But, yes, please join the Discord. Don't give me that stuff like, oh, I don't have an account. I don't know how to go on registerdiscord.com and make an account. I don't have an email either. I don't have you have complicated reasons why you hate us and you want to talk to us. That's your complicated reason. But speaking of the Discord, we have messages from the drop zone. So before every stream, the day of, I post in the Discord if anyone has anything that they want to talk about. And we got a very interesting topic for today. So match anniversary. So let's take a look at this one. This one I got this in earlier and I wasn't sure exactly how to go about this. But I got a little bit of I did a little bit of research, I just say. And we might be able to walk through this. So Young Azim over here is asking us, how will the Cristianos promo affect the local trout population? How will Cristianos promo affect the local trout population? You get exposed if you ask a question. So let's analyze this, right? So I am not very well versed when it comes to fish, so I don't know what a trout is per se. I know it is a type of fish, right? So the question is here, will the population here of this fish be affected by the promo that's coming out? The word local implies what exactly, right? Are we talking about the local community pond?
or maybe the river, or are we talking about the local Vanguard community, right? So this is a very layered question here. That's kind of difficult for me to ascertain here. So we know at least what the Cristiano's promos does. So we went over that at least, right? Oh no. It's so special hearing people. I talked in chat and Discord and live from Discord. That's nice. Recreational fishermen will distinguish salmon from trout by where the fish live. Salmon split their lives between rivers and the ocean, while trout spend their entire lives in fresh water. Okay, that makes sense. So I did have to consort local historian Wikipedia, and they said here that a trout is a generic common name for numerous species of carnivorous. So that's kind of dangerous, right? So they're carnivorous. Fresh water, so they only exist in fresh water. So they're not going to Vanguard locals because it's really dirty in there. Ray-finned, I don't know what the fuck that means. Fishes. I think I know what fishes is. Belonging to the genera Onocorhynchus, Salmo, and Savillinius, all of which are members of the subfamily of Salmonidae in the family Salmonidea. So it seems like they have some sort of relation to salmon, right? I don't know a lot about salmon per se, but we're all learning a little bit about trout, right? Rays are the segments on the fins. Okay, so I have this artist rendition of a trout. So the segments of the fins, I'm assuming would be like these things here, right? Okay, so those are the rays. So once again, this guy is carnivorous. So like, stay the hell away from him, right? He's gonna eat you. So, okay. And then presumably this water is like fresh. Okay. Okay. It checks out. Description checks out. Consider the new promo as a neonectar unit so that Bioroad will not affect the local trout population. That is good to consider. Interesting. So it sounds like a fever dream. He gives melanoma for his buddy. Yeah, that's why. Notice how the trout is here, right? And then we have all these other fish over here. One might call this a school of fish, if I'm quoting that correctly, right? It seems like they're all too scared of this motherfucker's game because he is just dangerous, right? So they're like all the way over here. Or maybe this is some sort of like misconception, right? Maybe he's the school bully, or maybe he's the one being bullied, right? Maybe they wrote the Wikipedia entry and then that's why he's so angry, because everyone is staying away from him because they think he's dangerous, but then they realize he doesn't have any teeth, right? So that might be, you know, just a complete lie. So he has to hide here under these rocks, right? This rock formation, while everyone else is over here chilling in the limelight, right? Chilling, having some margaritas, having a good time, talking about the latest fish soap opera or whatever the fuck fish do on their spare time, right? So it's kind of hard to tell, but this is an artist rendition, so take that with a grain of salt, I think. Draw a biker jacket from him. I don't know if I can do that. Will this be on the test? There will be a test, yes. This is about to TCG. What am I listening to? I'll make this into a short. I got on for too long, unfortunately, to make it into a short. Sam, just so you know, we are trying to answer this question from the Discord, where we're trying to figure out how will Cristiano's promo affect the local trout population, right? I'm like, here's the right. So here is the promo. Right, here's the promo yet again. So one thing to consider is that, as Boyang mentioned, this is a Bioroid, right? So presumably he doesn't have any organic material that the possibly carnivorous fish would be able to get access to, but also he is not in the water, right?
From the research I've done, I think trout only stay in the water. They don't come out of it unless they're, fished out or something like that. But they generally stay in the water. So I believe he will be fine. Now, if we go back to the artist rendition of this trout, he doesn't look like he's really into bioroids, right? That doesn't really seem like his type. He seems he seems like he's more into his own kind, right? Not to say like he's kind of like racist or he only dates within his own pool or anything like that, but I don't think he'd be into it in any other type of way, right? So he doesn't want to eat the new promo, whose name is Feroid, right? And I don't think he wants to date it either. So I think he might not do anything with it, and he's also in a different location, right? One of them is in the water, one of them is like on a different planet. So you don't know what he's into? I don't. You're right. Yeah. I don't even know if that's a real trout, right? The internet is full of lies, so it might just be something else completely different. I do know that Cristianos is supposedly in the ocean, which is hard to tell because all of his like friends and his support are not in the ocean. So maybe it's the kind of thing where like he has a home in the ocean, like he's like whatever the opposite of a snow bunny is. Like maybe he's like a water shark or something, right? He just like visits when it's like really hot above land, but he spends most of his time outside. I don't know, but so with that said, I think we can say that Cristiano's promo will not affect the local trout population. I think the local trout population will be okay for now. We'll find out after some more Cristiano support comes through, then we can reevaluate this, but for now I think they are fine. Thank you for coming to this TED Talk. Thank you, Azim, for this very enlightening question. The opposite of a snow bunny would be a volcano chinchilla. What makes a bunny the opposite of a chinchilla? Yeah. What makes snow the opposite of a volcano? Oh, when I went the entire day, how would people survive? They wouldn't be able to learn about trout. Unbelievable. But that has been messages from the drop zone. He's a Max letter after B. That's all I've got. I don't know. I'm old, so I used to live when the internet was not a thing, which I know already says a lot about how old I am, but I would at least manage for the most part. Binchilla. Speaking of alright, I don't know where these people are. We'll finish that sentence. So yeah, we talked about this I think on Tuesday, or maybe it was last week, right? About the VTubers making their video, right? In my age, you'd get a brick phone when you're 14. Brick phone. Did I have a phone at 14? I did not have a phone at 14. No, that was not a common thing when I was 14. I guess keep his message. This message hostage forever. And phones didn't have screens. What do you mean they didn't have screens? All phones had screens. Unless it's like a rotary phone or like a phone at home, bro. They all have screens if it's a mobile phone. Unless you're talking about one of those really old phones. I realize my face is cutting it off a little bit. But yeah, so that VTuber tournament thing that we talked about, I believe it's the 17th. So not tomorrow, the day afterwards. There's a giveaway on Twitter. If for whatever reason you would like your very own startup trial deck, you can do that. I don't know why they decided to give away the startup trial deck. They could have at least, like, I don't know, had the VTubers fucking sign it. Right? Like, that would have at least been decent. You know, something. But yeah, if you want your own startup trial deck, your own free energy generator, yeah, some sleeves. Here's the one way to do it. That would have been something if they did. Yeah. You haven't got your energy generator. There you go. You just have to follow those steps, and you'll be able to get your own, possibly get a chance to win your own startup trial deck. So has a bunch of these sitting in the warehouse. I mean, not even that. It's just their only deck product right now. So that's the only thing that they can give away. Right, and it's the cheapest thing that they can give away that's like reasonable, right? Because they're not going to give everyone a box. They're going to give 6 people boxes. They're not going to do that, right? So I didn't give away for the quick starter deck. I was originally going to do that for like Cristianos, but the fact that they're so ass makes me not. I might end up doing it for the Virilio Virginia one, right? But we'll see. Dude, the where I was asking, does he even care? Because I already know where you are, bro. I got you fucking, what's it called? Apple AirTagged? Like, I know exactly where you are. It tells me on my phone right now. I almost entered, but I don't need more Cristianos. So yeah, I have a shelf of these that I bought a bunch of that I'm supposed to be doing something with, but I'm lazy and not artistically creative to finish. But I sponsor 12 booster boxes to 6 VTubers. Yeah, but that's different. that's for them to market the product. It wasn't just to give it to random people to enjoy, have a good time. No. You get quick start decks. Thank you very much. But also, I don't watch VTubers. Yeah, me neither. I might watch this. Maybe we can talk about it on Tuesday. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but yeah, we'll just keep it at that. Giveaway for a cap. Is that was a cap? I can't believe I had to hype for it because wow, that is something about interesting. Me too. Okay. One of the 6 YouTubers has to had to buy an entire Vanguard deck since she didn't pull shit. Good. What the fuck? But they could have used could be used to teach someone the game, at least at the basic level. Trust me, I can teach you the game. I can teach you Vanguard on Discord without these. Better than Bushiro teaches you Vanguard with these. There's no anime episode. Might as well talk about that on Tuesday. Yeah, but then I have to watch it. I'm kidding. No. No hate towards any of these people, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit through all of that. I also don't know how long this is gonna be, right? I also don't know like the structure of this. What I assume is a tournament. Yeah, it says tournament because it's 6 of them. So is it like Swiss? Or are they just gonna replay the entire anime and have the same exact matchups and then Nova wins? I don't know. Just playing Vanguard. I mean, hey, if it works, what can I say? I don't think it's gonna work, but hey, if it works, it works. Speaking of B-Booba, let's talk about Barrel Magnus, baby. Let me make sure this doesn't. That reminds me to turn off my intro before it jump scares you guys again. If anyone's get waifu arts, I would love that. That would be so sick. Honestly, I would love that. If this tournament ends up making it so that all those VTubers get their own. Maybe it doesn't even have to be like the V-Spo style decks. If they just get alt arts, fucking sick. Do it. That sounds great. I'd love that. But inspire me to be a VTuber? Yeah, nah. I don't think I could ever do that. Sometimes I consider it because I just hate being on camera. So sometimes I consider it, but I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. Or energy, yeah, like that's so easy. Like I don't understand why they don't do stuff like that. But I guess it's like a whole, what's the word? Licensing and all that crap. So whatever. Let's become VTubers, bro. Yeah, I could probably, but I'm too shy. If you're a VTuber, bro, do it. I'll support you. Oh, that feels better. Barrow Avatar, I wish. But I can't. I don't think I can do that. I'm too old to be a VTuber because then I have to do like all the VTuber things and I just can't. I'm in my like 60s. It's not gonna work out. Cristiano's Avatar, that'd be lit. But yeah, let's talk about Barrow real quick. Bro, the Seiyeki channel video today had Barrel versus Drag Connector. I feel bad for Barrel. Oh, he lost the Drag Connector. God damn it. My bones cracking. Yeah, you probably hear them whenever I move around. Thankfully I have this like mat, right? This like standing mat, so you don't hear it as much. Except VTuber designs based on our favorite Vanguard units. Yeah, except for the part that like VTuber models cost like $3 grand. But yeah, Drag Connector is good. It is, yeah, especially in set 4. It's a lot better.
PNG, yeah. Here's up with PNG. Barrel lost the first match quickly, so they had another match in Barrel won. Okay, good. Some expensive PNGs. Well, it's the 3D models, right? Those are like $3,000 ish. The graded one is so tough. Yeah, baby. Can't wait to get that. But anyways, let's not talk about Barrel losing. Let's talk about Barrel winning. So I've been scouring Twitter trying to find lists since Sander hasn't posted anything yet for set 4. And I found a couple, right? This one, someone actually added me on it. If you see a Barrel list, please add me on Twitter. I will go check it out. Maybe it'll show up in a video. But so this person here played at some tournament and they managed to win all 3 rounds. First round against Bastion, second round against Leverdress, third round against Leonor. So let's go ahead and take a look at their list real quick here. I mean, 2 PNGs. Dark or whatnot. I've been wanting to get one of those for like videos, but yes, Buckle did indeed lose. So I know it's a little difficult to see, but this is Quagra. These should be PGs. This is Swirler. This is, I think, a Mandine. And then this is... I'm not sure who that is. That might be Pony. He was sick. This is actually a energy card that I really wish I could get. So those are energy cards with dark states on. They look super sick. But other than that, like, this list is like interesting. They're playing just a single copy of this order, right? The Barrel order. They're playing 4 of the Hardening Insight, 4 of the New Girl. They're playing a single front and 5 draws. They're playing the yellow over trigger, I believe, right? And they're playing just 5 crits here. So pretty interesting list. Pretty interesting. And I got Pony. The background looks too big. Yeah. I think this is Pony, and maybe this is not Swirler. A Mandine. So I think this here is Pony, right? I think these are Pony. These 4. This is Swirler. And then this is Amanda. And I'm saying that specifically because someone asked in the comment of this tweet, and they said that, but I just don't remember the order exactly. Last card is Amanda and Pony. I just saw the Twitter post like 3 minutes ago, and someone asked in the comments. Yeah, I just said I just said that. Yeah. So I just said that before I read Click's message, but yeah. So this is interesting. We don't see a Lilac Lasher. We only see one of the new grade 3, which kind of makes sense. The trigger lineup is also really interesting. I don't know if they're playing Elementaria. I don't think they are. I think they're just playing 4 unit PGs, which kind of makes sense. So this kind of makes sense, right? This sounds like a typical list that I would see. I don't know if there's really any point in this fella here if you're just gonna play 1 copy, but hey, if it comes up, it comes up, I guess. The Lemon ulti instead of the Grape 1, Grape 2, you never hate it when he gives you another attack. Yeah, it depends on the deck. I like that it runs on theme crits and draws. Well, the crits are from the Drag Jewel deck. Yeah, I mean, they have, Barrow has his own crit, right? He has Finty Slasher, who the Japanese have in, SP. And it drives me insane that they get her in SP and we never got her, but yeah. And then this is technically Barrel's draw trigger, yeah. And technically this is Barrel's heal trigger, right? Because these are all from set 1.
And that's when Barrow came out, and Bruce had his own and his thing. But you know, I can fucks with it. As you know, I'm very anti-swirler, anti-Mandine, but it makes more sense with this version of Barrow, right? Because you have guard restrict, so you want to get the soul. This is definitely a more like aggro version, judging by the fact that they're playing the draw triggers here. But I believe their comment here was that they had good defenses, right? Because they were able to get PGs or OTs from soul and cycle it, right? You can kind of cycle it, because you can like use Kagra to get PG, and then use her to put the PG back into soul, and then use this to get it back. But it's just kind of slow, and it costs you to discard, and you have to have specific cards. So it is possible to cycle it, it's just not as great. But yeah, should have made the 20 soul for the turn. Yeah, if they did it, he would have been too strong, unfortunately. Like, he would have been honestly busted. Because he literally would have been, it basically would have been the drag jeweled divine skill, but as soon as turn 3, every single turn. But so had Bladmire, not drag jeweled, sorry, had Bladmire divine skill, had Bladmire not existed, maybe we could have had something like that. But yeah, started a Twitter for our local tops. They'll totally show up on Dexander for your local tops. I don't think they'll show up on the Xander because Xander's only overseas in Japan. But we can, if you post it to Twitter, maybe we can take a look at it. I love the Barrow FFR. Yep. Maybe they were scared because of the V card, but like Barrow has to commit a lot for 20 soul. He does. They should have definitely made it a little bit more, right? I can post a name. Yeah, you can do that. They should have made it a little bit more, right? Something a little bit extra. Like it. Even if it was just an extra drive, right? That would have been good. If it was just an extra drive, that would have been nice. But yeah. Even though we would have decked out. But I was like, 4 of them, not yet. But I will very soon. So this is from, I think, some store. And we can take a look at what the FFR prices are looking like. Right? This was just posted yesterday. And Barrow is the cheapest one. After this guy, this is the cheapest one. Barrow's the second cheapest by 100 yen, and he's tied with the I was gonna say Road Advisor, the Impaldio one. But I will definitely be getting the FFR, but I will more than likely be playing the SR instead. We'll see. I don't really like the frame, how it looks with his background. The background has like my channel colors, so I'm definitely gonna get it frameless. Give all grade 2 gaining boost, we'd be Gucci. I mean, if it was continuous, but it wouldn't work out with his skill, right? Because his skill's on attack, so yeah, that wouldn't help, unfortunately. And after I use the skill, it wouldn't matter. The V card was Hope on Damp. Yeah, it's Hope on Damp, but we already have Hope on Damp, so it's not like it would affect premium, right? And I really don't think it would have been balanced if Barrow could do that every single turn. But I don't know, maybe it would have been. I don't know. Maybe I can do a video on that. Remember that these prices are buying prices, or wheelchair prices are twice or more for those cards. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean that you're, oh, this is I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So they're buying these for that price, but that's not that they're specifically selling it for that price, but it still gives you an indication of how much, you know, these things would be worth, right? Yeah. That's what you meant. Yeah. Oh god, I'm back. But yeah, even if you double the prices, it'll still be about the same thing, right? No one's gonna buy Barrow for cheap and then sell it for more expensive than something else, right? But yeah, which is a bit unfortunate, but hopefully that stays the same for my sake, so I can very easily buy 4 of these. I feel like, I don't know. Hopefully it's not too hard. I don't think it'll be really expensive, but yeah. What's the most expensive max rarity card? I think it's the above Sakura the Saga rare cards, I think, right now. Or it's either that or Eureka FFR. No, I think it's the Lutetia LSR. I think it's that one. Definitely an FFR. After Walster Grade 1. I mean, yeah, it's not surprising. NSP Coral? Yeah, but that hasn't come out yet in English, at least. Concept art sheet is pretty. I have not seen that. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, answering a text. But yeah. Since you ever for things to be sad, you'll be okay. But that's that. Anyways, let's take a look at some more Burrow Magnets. Let's see here. So this person is just saying you no longer need the pony. The Shulin, I think, is the grade 2. Yeah, so you can put them whatever you guard or from ride back into soul. It is indeed very convenient. The flavor is indeed very great. It tastes very good. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I did see this, I think. It's really pretty. Very, very pretty. I think this still works, right? Nope, that is chat again. It is nice that it always defaults to chat, so I don't accidentally show like someone else, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I wish they gave him a little more like action-y pose, but yeah. His pose is a little just some dude playing a flute or whatever, or a trumpet or whatever the heck it is. But yeah, oops. Sorry. Lost chat for a second. Yeah. Really like the color in the hair. Yeah, on TV. Does New Barrow have energy for Tizark? We do not, because we desperately need to use Hindsight, but people play that in decks no matter what, right? You can get away with it. It's just like there's situations where sometimes you have to do this like 2 times or 3 times, and you just don't have the energy after that, right? And you never have the counterblast to do anything else, right? So, and they don't have Quick Raw here, so it's not like they can cycle it either. So sometimes I put it back into deck, right? After I discard it, I can put it back into deck and maybe draw into it or something like that. But yeah. I would have a lot more respect for him if his name was Magnex. Damn it. Exactly where is the everyone puts in every deck and then cuts after a while, possibly, but I mean, like, it's just good because it's good for like blocking, right? So you can guard with it and try and draw a card. So like after you use this skill and you already hit 15 or 20, then you can use your energy for this. But yeah. But so this is running 3 fronts. The Dark States Overtrigger, I'm still like not sold on which Overtrigger to use, because the Dark States one is pretty good, so is the yellow one. Yeah, the SR looks so good. I'm definitely getting that. They're actually playing 4 of this thing. Everyone keeps playing this. The usual gang here, only 2 pony, which is interesting. I don't see the point of playing 2 pony if you're not gonna play the full shebang, to be honest, but whatever. They're playing 1 of this card, this really bad Lugia card that just says like on place you can soul charge 1, but I think you have to be grade 3 or greater. And if something is placed, you can give it 5k once per turn. So not a very good card. Only one of Engraver, but yeah, it's a list. Burrow Magnex. Yeah, it does sound like, as I was reading it, I was like, that sounds like a Mega Man boss, but yeah. Swirler's a Dark Slate in this, but I mean, it's a card that works the best in barrel specifically, so I kind of get it, right? But I just don't like it because, like, after, like, unless you can have an early game, I don't see the point in playing Swirler, to be honest. Because you're gonna build up all the soul one turn, you have this big turn, pow, 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 but you did nothing on turn 1 and 2, so your opponent is maybe at 1 or 2 damage, and there's no way you're gonna kill them. Right? Unless they break or something like that. But basically every deck is gonna be able to guard at least 2 of your 5 attacks, right? So unless you check the nuts, which you're not going to, because half your deck is in soul and half your triggers are probably gone, like, the likelihood of you killing someone in that grade 3 turn is extremely low. So that's why I just don't see the point. But if we can get something that gets power, like if we can get like a I mean, I technically we already have that, right, with a Mandine, right? I was gonna say if we can get like a Philander that just has power for cards and soul, but we have a Mandine, which is literally Philander, like that works out better. I mean, as a booster, like as a big booster is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, a grade 1 Lasher though, that'd be huge, but it'd be kind of pointless. But yeah, no Lasher. Everyone's cutting Lasher because he doesn't give you soul, and 35k is about the same thing as 44, right? And also, we just don't have space. But this is all right. Lasher is cringe. He's not cringe. He just needed to at least like Soul Charge 1 or something. But is it trigger guard to us? Yeah, well, must be nice. Must be nice to have one good matchup, I guess. Then we have another one here, which is it's about how many opponents you have in the soul. What I can say is if you train a Swirler and attack with Magnus, it will bring out a fully grown Lilac. Let's fly. So of course it's just being translated, but here we actually have 3 of the Lilac. This list is wild. So we have only 2 of the new girl, which that's fair. I kind of hate her. 3 Lilacs, 2 Expeller, 2 Engraver, 2 Korgroff, 4 Swirler, 4 Mandine, 4 Pony, 3 Cage, 3 Draws, 8 Crit, 3 PGs, no Elementaria, and then the red Overtrigger. So this is like a completely different list from what we've been looking at, but this is interesting. I don't know if I agree with the Egg Speller, right? I feel like this is not doing anything, because he doesn't even like, if he had, I mean, I don't know, technically he counts as a pony under a Mandine, but he's Counterblast 1 to use that skill, so it's kind of not really worth it. But with a pink OT in Festival 2025, imagine. Like, I get it, it's to power him up, but it's just too much Counterblast. Especially if you're playing a Mandine, I really don't think it'll work out. The Cage is interesting, right? One of the problems I have with the barrel order is that, like, after turn 3, you don't want to run it. So, this gives you an order you can run after turn 3, and it still nets you soul. Not running Persona Right copy is a good idea. I mean, I would still run it, but I'm okay not running it, honestly. I understand it, right? Because you're really never going to be able to Persona Ride. You're really never going to be able to cycle it, right? Because you can only get PGs or you die. It's the only way you get power on Barrow. But it looks like it's more for early game than just play like Amazing Magician or like so many other cards. But like, I don't know if that's really worth it. Just play like, I don't know, 4 Engravers or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, but that's the problem. One of the problems with the new Barrow is that he only gets power if you have copies of him in Soul. So if you don't play Persona right like we're used to, you just never get power. You don't even get the base 10k that Barrow used to get. So if you swing in with the 20 soul through the guard, it might not really matter. I don't know. I don't know if it's the kind of thing where like it forces your opponent to overguard or something, or because it's less power or something like that, but I don't know. You have to boost it at Amanda. Yeah, I mean, I think they specifically said Swirler here. Like, I guess that's fine, but yeah, that's why I still play it, because like even then you can discard it and put it to soul with this, right? So, and then you know I play the version that plays the ghost order that lets me put stuff from drop. So gotta go in there today. Okay, but I can imagine. Again, glad to hear that you're doing it right, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to try out all of these lists, but that's gonna take forever. But what's my smash or pass for this list? Let's see. Smash, pass, smash, pass, pass, smash, smash. Pass, pass. Pass. Or smash, I mean smash. Pass. Smash. Smash. I'm not sure what crit this is. I think that's the my pass. Smash. Smash. Pass. Oh, what do you mean fur? He doesn't have any fur. It's a horse. It's a maid. It's different. What, are you gonna say no to the blonde girl but smash the guy with the knife in hands? The blonde girl's a doll. Or unless you mean this one. I don't know which blonde girl you're talking about. This one's a doll, right? So it's not even like human, right? So there's nothing in the smash here. The top one, like, she pisses me off too much. Yeah, she pisses me off too much, so she just gets on my nerves, and like every time I play her I'm just like, oh. Drives me insane. I guess we'll smash the girl with the knife hand, so that's just his thing. Girl with the knife hands. Kagraw's oh yeah, I guess. I guess that is my thing. I mean, she has one hand. I don't need two hands. Yeah. Yeah, I barely tolerate her, but I might. Oh yeah, I might end up dropping her, but. I think taking back her yeah, and then I realized, right, I completely forgot Finty Slasher, literally. But yeah, this is the SP that I was talking about. Look how beautiful that looks. Like, I hate that we never got that. Come on. But yeah, so that's this list. And then we have one more here. This one, what was the deal with this one? I think it was the previous one I was looking at. I've been so pissed if you had said pass on the PG. I love that PG. I wish it came out like an SP, but I guess I'll have to set it for FR. But so this one, the Destroyer of Heaven's Will. From the Fated Battle, you can move 15 soul on 3 turns really easily. Use powerful skills. You can cover perfect cards with Shagla. Of course, it's just a translation from Google. And aim to recover stars with Morax and Insight. I mean, yeah, that's technically the game plan. This is kind of my list. One of the lists that I had, it was kind of like this, essentially, right? Except I would think I was just running one more of Kagura. And then instead of this, I was running Pandemonium. Because you just need the Pandemonium. I'm telling you, that one soul matters. That one soul matters. That's why you just can't use that guy. Forward is very excessive. it is and it isn't, because they don't have anything else to soul charge with. So they're kind of guaranteeing you play it. I just don't think the 5k also makes a huge difference. It really, in my opinion, I don't think the 5k makes a huge difference at all. So I'd rather just get the extra soul with Pandemonium and maybe not have to soul charge as many cards. But I don't know, I've tried it a couple of times and I just haven't been able to. I've been wanting since set 7 for that card to work out, but it just does not. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another shot. Amazon, you missed the maybe if I can, I'll turn that into a short. But you missed my smasher pass on barrel cards. So nobody's running the grade 1 Taika. Yeah, I wanted to try her. I was really high on her because I thought she could work out, but there's just no space and she's just not that good. He did miss. But yeah, I'll see if I can maybe do that. I have to get better about making stuff into shorts and stuff, because I have like so many of the streams, because I record every stream in the background, right? And I just do nothing with that footage. But yeah. I hope I can fit into a short, because it has to be 1 minute, but I might have. I don't know if the pauses are gonna come through as well, but we'll see. We'll see what fancy stuff I can do. The trout, well, I mean, I can't do that into a short. I can maybe put that as like a clip, but I can't do a short because that one's too long also, but we'll see. I had to know. I respect it. But yeah, no, I can fucks with this list. Let's go. But I don't really have any qualms. It's like a fine list, right? My only issues was like this. There we go. The entire list is a smash. Yeah. Like, it's a fine list, right? But it's like, alright. And I think this is the last one here. I don't know who did this, because this is like a different account that posted it. So thank you, CL-sama. But they won the entire tournament. I don't know how many like rounds or whatever it was, but they just did. And I know it's different from the one we looked at before. So that's 2 barrels that won tournaments, right? So that's nice. This one looks a lot like the turbo barrel build that I built that one stream. Yeah, with Makani, Amandine Swirler, right? Kind of looks like that. Everyone's playing this. Everyone's playing this, but I'm telling y'all, the 5k just does not matter. You're better off for Pandemonium getting the 1 extra soul. That's a Makani you can keep in hand and use your 5k shield instead of having to play it down to get the 1 extra. But I don't know. Everyone seems to be playing as many crits as possible, right? Usually we play 4 draws minimum, but everyone's changing that, playing more crits. I'm glad everyone's adopting the yellow over trigger, right? Because I was worried I was insane about that, but no, they got it here. You know, Tizark is there. She exists. We already said what's about her, right? She's good late game. Otherwise, if you have to choose between her and Insight, it has to be Insight. Otherwise, you're fucked, right? But with the fact that you have like these 2 and this, right? It might not be that big of a deal, right? You might not need to use his skill as much. You might be able to get it with like this as well. So maybe I get it, but yeah. Sor is still on my video plan? Yes, it is. I can give you a rough guesstimate of which BCSs I'm going to, because I think right now the plan is subject to change. The plan is we're gonna go to, we're considering Tampa, right? We might try Tampa, but we're definitely going to Philadelphia, and we're definitely going to Georgia, and we're going to the California one, not the first one but the one later on. So I think not the Sacramento one but the Pasadena one, and Toronto, right? So those are the possible ones. I don't know about Chile, because that one was kind of up in the air, but we might end up still doing that. Yet I don't know, especially since that one's like a 1-day event, so like I don't know, we'll see. Yellow OT doesn't win you the game, but it stabilizes you by either drawing a ton or nuking your opponent. Well, it wins you the game if your opponent doesn't drop PG, because then you can deal 2 damage, and it allows you to draw cards.
instantly, no matter when you check it, because you put everything into soul with barrel skill, so you instantly draw at least 2 cards, 3 from the overtrigger skill, right? And if they hard guard, you blow it up. So, fortunately, I don't think I'm going to any no tri-state ones hurt. Damn. I mean, if you want, I'm pretty sure I'm driving down or up or wherever the fuck. I'm bad with directions, right? Which I know doesn't help the fact that I'm saying I'm driving. But I think I'm driving down to the Philly one as opposed to like flying out there or anything like that. So if you need a ride, we can hook something up. I see you in Pasadena one day, and I will definitely buy you some drinks over there. Okay, but yeah, it's the one. I think it's a Pasadena one. So it's not the first one, because I know the very first BCS is also California, but it's not that one. It's the other one, which I think is Pasadena. But if not, then I'm sorry, I lied. But that's also, again, it's also tentative, but more than likely that's gonna be the plan, because we've discussed that we want to go to a lot of BCSs this year, especially with Barrow now getting a new version and me wanting to do a video on it. So yeah, but yeah, definitely let me know. Only reason I'm attending BCS is to get the Lemme old art. Dang. Should get the yellow OT. Yep, it's a pretty good OT. It's a pretty good OT. A lot of people are sleeping on it, right? If they don't PG, your attack automatically hits and you draw cards. And if they have units, say goodbye, right? It really works with this list because you can get away with playing front sometimes, but also, you know, if you check it with Barrow, it's going to always be an empty board. So you always end up drawing 2 from this. And this is the deck. It's like, oh, he doesn't have a hand. Oh, this and that. All right, then I'll play the fucking OT that gives me a hand. Another one I've been fucking around with is the purple one, right? That one kind of works out because what I've been doing is I've been playing 4 draw triggers, but also 8 crits and dropping one of my heal triggers, and then playing the purple one since it's technically a heal. So that way I get the max draw and crit. And then, you know, the fact that you can just add something from the deck, from the damage zone is really nice, right? I need to do the erotic exchange my Maelstrom set orders before Glory. Oh yeah, I think, yeah. Poor show. I was supposed to exchange as like heroes like so long ago, and then I completely forgot, and then we haven't been able to go to any events because just every single time we would go to an event, something would happen, we would not be able to go. But I really need to go to Illinois BCS since some cool peeps I know are going there. Yeah, I kind of want to go to the Illinois ones. That's one of the ones I really want to go to. And the Puerto Rico one. That's another one that I think Puerto Rico might definitely happen. Illinois, I don't think that's going to happen because that one's always super expensive, but we'll see. It's just $5 at the moment. Get it now or never. Yeah. I have a rule of not going to Cali, but I'll break it to its on BCS. Yeah. There's 2 of them in Cali, so. No. And then we have just one more here from some person. It's actually from Decklog here. They called it like the 10 minutes per game. So I think they're I guess they're saying that they can finish the game super quick with this deck, right? Miss Puerto Rico so much. I've only ever gone with my family though. I've never gone. That's crazy. I definitely want to try it because I had a friend. We were talking about it with where was it? We were in Duluth with some people, and they wanted to go to like Puerto Rico because they were just saying like they've gone to so many other like BCSs, and then like they want to, instead of going to play, they want to go for like the sake of traveling, right? So they want to go to like somewhere new and like cool like Puerto Rico. So might try that. Why is there a Power Ranger quick? Because you can. So this one, fuck yeah! Fucking pandemonium tactics, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 4 of them. Let's go. Someone gets me. And they played the fucking Velderock. Love this list already so much. Love it so much. I tried to make it work. Why are you playing 4 of this? This is the one part. That is way too many. I've also been trying to fit in Guamon into the list, right? But it's been kind of rough. So this list is very interesting. I would drop 2 of these, right? Maybe even 3. Play an extra Guamon.
Maybe play an extra Boulder Rock. I don't know. And I don't know what I would do with the extra space. Which order is better for Barrow, the Pandemonium or Barrow Soul Charge 3 order? I keep saying Pandemonium because it's the extra Soul Charge 1 that makes a huge difference, and the 5k, in my opinion, just does not matter enough. Builder Rock, the new friendship. Busher's designed it that way. I mean, I've been telling y'all since it came out that you can play the Barrow, but and like in a bunch of other decks, right? Because it's literally forward, just slightly better for certain decks, right? So I'm literally getting, I think, like either a case or a split if I can't get a split, just for fucking this and the Barrow stuff, maybe, but we'll see. Right? Been ignored so many times. I accidentally cooked up Keter Pile initially when I was playing Grand Grace. No one listened to me. I try to tell y'all about Pandemonium. No one listens to me. I was cooking up. I forgot what else it was. There was another time that I was saying something, and no one listened to me, and then it ended up being the thing. The Rock is the most expensive triple in the set. Yeah, because it's a really good card. That's why, and because it's really good in Bloodbuyer. It's a really good card, right? It's a good card in like every single Dark States that can run this, and it can make it work. And it's also really good Bloodbuyer. So. Hell, it might even be good against Bloodmire if because technically I think you can get, I don't know if the second skill is locked to Bloodmire, but if you go up against Bloodmire and they bind 4 of your cards right after 2 turns, he gets 10k. So just in reverse psychology, tell people to play Inlet and Magnolia so everyone stops. Yeah. Excuse me. But he buys the second SP Inlet. Yeah, I have to somehow magically get my fiance 3 more SP Inlets because we managed to pull 1, but that's it. We need 3 more. I have to somehow get an FFR Philander, even though they're gone from TCG Player now. But yeah, I've only the card later bring down her price. I don't think I have that much clout, unfortunately, but I wish I had that much clout so I can use it for good, but I do not, unfortunately. Or at least clout might not be the right word, but I don't have that much not recognition. Like where people, what's the word where like people trust what you say or whatever. I can't think of the word right now. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Dare use my own spell against me. Influence? Not so much influence, but like not validation, but like people are like, oh, okay, you know, I can like I could not pull, not sway, no. Like they would trust what I have to say, not recognition. Like they would just trust what I have to say because of like I've been right in the past, or like, you know, or like I've won a bunch of tournaments or something like that. Like I don't know what the right word is, right? Brainwashing powers? No, not that either. But there's like a specific word. Expertise? Yeah, like that's a little closer, but track record? Yeah, that's a little closer also. But there's like a specific word. There's like an adjective for it. I just can't think of it right now. Prestige? But yeah, so like not like clout or like influence, but just like oh yeah, no, he knows what he's talking about kind of deal. But I can't think of the word. But yeah, this list is fine. I really want to try and cook with Gourmand, but we'll see. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, so that's all I got. Right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. That's why I'm going to all these BCSs. And I'm gonna be bidding bearer for all of them, right? For the most part, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the hopefully I'm praying to God that the first BCS I go to I win with Barrow. I'm just like, oh, thank God, because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do in the January ones, right? Because I think that's most of the ones I'm going to are like after January, where Night Rose and Harry are legal. I'm praying to everything that Barrow is somehow like the crazy rogue pick that like destroys Night Rose somehow, which I know is not possible because she's just gonna hollow all her bullshit. So I'm not gonna be able to like put it into soul or something like that. But I'm praying that he's somehow good against both those Stride decks. Well, we'll see. When a Worlds with Barrel, maybe Bush will give it to your support. No, they're more likely to fucking put it on the restriction list. Right? They're more likely to like put every card I played on the restriction list if I were to ever win Worlds with Barrel. Like, they would not let that fly. They'd be like, nah, fuck you. This deck is supposed to be bad. What the fuck you mean you want a Worlds with it? No. So they'll do everything. Watch. Mark my words. If I end up going to Worlds with Barrel, I can guarantee you there's gonna be some scandal where like, oh no, his sleeves are marked or like some nonsense. They're gonna pull some shit. Oh no, he was doping or something like that in order for me to not be able to complete legitimately. They'll do everything in their power to make sure Barrel does not win a fucking Worlds. I can guarantee you that, man. But just misses live out by 2 weeks. Now I'm sad. Yeah, Doji won Worlds and popped off ever since. Yep. Oh, that's the one. That was what I called right. That's what I had called right. Yeah, because I had a random tweet a long time ago talking about how like so Doji's like a sleeper pick and it's like really good. And then like a month or two later wins Worlds. Restrict Barrel, give Doji more cards? Probably, yeah. Doping insurance card? Yeah, they'll catch me on that somehow. Like, obviously I won't be, but they'll plan it on me just to make sure I don't win. First chosen card game is crazy, yeah. Yeah, my account was just suddenly banned all of a sudden. So yeah. Would Zorigar do the fun thing with fun girls? I mean, hey, go for it. Come on. Hopefully we can make it. That's the plan. I'm waiting. I'm basically gonna start doing try to start doing some crazy analysis and nail down a good list. Probably after next week, right? After we get a couple more lists and the format's a little bit more refined for set 4. Right? Because so far, all I know is I have to be able to beat Alakalidia. I know that's going to be played a lot, right? If we're looking way into the future right now. Alakalidia is going to be played a lot. Shoujo Doji is going to be played a lot. Varga and Shiranui are still going to be played, right? So basically, I have to just fight all the fucking Dragon Empire in order to win a BCS, right? I have to take down the whole ass empire if I want to win a BCS or Barrel. So, and then there's also Vladimir, right? So those seems like the top decks that I would have to learn how to play against and make sure like I can win basically every match against them and like have my list tailored to beat them specifically. The efforts are taking down the Fire Nation, exactly. Exactly. The 6 nations lived in harmony, but then Dragon Empire started attack, yep. And then fucking Barrow woke from his slumber from set 1, and he's like, nah, fuck that, I'm back, bitches. I'll play the dual nation cards too, so I have I'll have all the nations, most of them, in my deck too. But yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Just get a mysterious Egyptian artifact that houses a pharaoh who is good at card games. Yeah, if only Vanguard was played in ancient Egypt. I feel like if I got a pharaoh, I was just like, oh wait, Vanguard? No. No, I don't play that. No. You got the wrong guy, man. So, fucking solve a whole ass Millennium Puzzle. And the Pharaoh's like, nah, I don't play that game. I never heard of that shit in my life. They didn't have that shit in Egypt. Like, I don't know what the fuck you expect me to do with that. But Evil Black Man shouldn't cheat without noticing. Perfect solution, yeah. Mission, that's after set 5's release in English, so Ackley already has Wave 2 support. Yeah, so it depends on which BCS. Cause it comes out when does it come out again? It comes out like November, right? The end of November. So I have to see. I think the Philadelphia one, set 5 should be legal. And I think the Georgia one, so I think those are the only two that I'm going to. I have to see where Puerto Rico is. Those are the only two I'm going to that are before Night Rose and Harry. and each of them, the Georgia one is set 4 is the first one that's legal, I think, and then I think Philly set 5 is going to be the first one, so we'll see. Oh no, never mind. No, then Philly, never mind. I think Philly's the next day. I think Philly's the 14th, so never mind. It's still set 4 meta, which I guess is good, right? We'll see. Unless Barrel gets good support in set 5, then fuck. But hey, at least I have that for the other BCSs, but we'll see. Open a secret booster pack that releases the true Barrowsphere ready to win the world, hopefully. People say Yuma was the biggest cheater out of the Yugo pronouncing that, bro. Yugi cheated every game. Yuma's the worst one. He lost the most fucking duels. Who says that? Which I had a BCS. BCS, damn. Sag, imagine how many people would fly out here. Whew. Imagine how expensive it would be to have for Bushiro to have one over there, but yeah. We'll see. But yeah, unfortunately, I'll be dedicating a part of the stream to just me talking and playtesting Barrel. Which maybe I'll do that. I was gonna do that today, but there's a long day, so I didn't feel like doing that. But I think I might try out Vang Pro again. I don't know how many of you use Vang Pro, but maybe next stream we will like I'll walk through it and maybe we can all set up on Vang Pro, right? If you've never used it before. But idea would be putting in work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it would. But yeah, maybe we can do that, like go on Vang Pro and then like learn how to play, right? Yeah, it does let me play level dress, which is nice, but I don't know, just for change of pace, but we'll see. Vang Pro looks so nice, but they make the cards on the field look so far away. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Vang Pros are alright. I just don't like the controls. I like that they have lobbies, right? I like that about it, that they have lobbies, and that's kind of it. And the fact that it's mobile, but it's not on my phone because I have an Apple, so that doesn't count. But I just like the fact that it has like lobbies instead of me like going to like random people and stuff like that. But I don't know, like it's fine, but I think I'd probably just use CFA. I don't know, but I'll try it out, right? Just to give a different flavor, right? And maybe it'll just be an experience on stream since we have nothing much to talk about Tuesday, right? We just have like one or two cards from the Stride reveals, and that's it. So, considering how high the standard of living is in Hawaii, as well as fall is typically vacation season, too expensive for a Japanese CCG tournament. Yeah, I can imagine. But in Vanguard, you can't mount the files to elite Nairo's cards. Tough decisions, yeah. Mobile Vang Pro is a nightmare to use. My phone nearly exploded. I don't know. I haven't been able to use it, but my fiance has it on her phone, and it seems to work just perfectly fine. Like, I wish I could play Vanguard on my phone like that, but I don't know. I also just hate going on CFA and just fighting random people is really the thing. But that's why I like Vanguard 0 so much, because I didn't have to fucking talk to people. I could just play, and not to have fucking people telling me to like fuck off and telling me my name is weird and like all these other things. But looks like there was a BCS in Hawaii back in 2018. Whew. Yeah, and having to talk to people is nice. Yeah, not like people are horrible, but it's just, I don't know. Some people are. But that's just me being antisocial, I guess. I accidentally downloaded my phone and crashed opening it every time. Damn. I mean, it might have been an update, I don't know. Having encounters with folks you don't know how the stupid heart that's in the way, how the rules work is not funny. Yeah. Especially since I'm not familiar with Vang Pro. I definitely don't, right? Like, I want to go in and see if I can get one of you guys to join a lobby so I can just fuck around and learn the controls, or like maybe I'll do it on like an altar count or something, because I just want to get really good with controls, because I don't want to be with a rando, fuck up, and then have to deal with them cursing me out. But locals, I like asking people how their decks work, because man, there's a lot. Yeah, if it's at like locals, and that's different. Like, I don't know, something about being on a computer and playing Vanguard with someone makes me not want to socialize. Like, if it's in person, yeah, I'm more open to it, but I don't know what it is. Robert show in the sense that I feel nothing towards the other people. Dang. Trying to explain both is that using the plans on top of the deck so you can simulate buggle markers is a pain. I mean, yeah, because it is a pain. Trying to make it sound like it's not a pain. But yeah, sorry, I just spilled water all over myself like a buffoon that I truly am. But yeah. So yeah, next week, yeah, maybe we'll try that, right? We'll try Vang Pro. See how it works out. Right. Worst case scenario, we all learn how to download and play Vang Pro, and if it sucks, it sucks for us, right? We'll go back to CFA, who knows, right? But we'll see. Totally not a 5-step process. Yeah, super easy. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't updated CFA to have like a divine skill thing or something like that. But I don't know. I guess the guys have been busy or something. So, and the fact that they haven't done leverage rust is crazy because he was the first Dustin one to be revealed, and we still don't have the markers. But yeah. Excuse me. Jeez. I also don't know how that would work for like Oh, I don't have the, that's what I accidentally turned off. There we go. I knew I accidentally clicked something. The frame was off. I also don't know how that would work for, like, in the test room. Sorry, excuse me. I drank water too fast. How you would be able to do that in the test room, but yeah. So he's gonna watch the VTuber tournament thing. Yeah, I might give it a try once, since there's no anime this week. Again, it's on the 17th. So it's not tomorrow. It is on Saturday. This depends, I guess, on your time zone, but yeah. Yeah, you can't solo test it. Yeah, no anime episode this week, so you have to wait next week maybe for Odium if we even see it then. What a fake component? Yeah, that's not really worth it. That's why I just didn't even bother touching it. So maybe it's the kind of thing where I'll really like leverage risk when I get it, because I haven't been able to playtest it, but it's in Vang Pro working, so we'll see how that works out. Yeah, there's no anime episode tomorrow. It is going to be instead the like live action talk show thing that the main voice actor Vagina does. So I really wanted to do the tournament this week, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, so there's actually a cool tech choice. People are figuring out how to solve the early game issue, that random double layer that gives 5k 3 times. I mean 3 times. Okay. Are you going to the set 3 sync peak? I don't know, I have not gone to locals in so long. But I'll probably get like a sneak peek kit, I think, or like half of one, just to get the promo and see if I can get some stuff. Cause I tend to have some good luck with that. So if I can get that's how I got my the Minerva, right? So maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get like the secret Lukia or something, but we'll see. Wasn't there Shibushi made when playing by yourself? Roll dice, your opponent's turn, and based off the sheet, that's what they do? I've never heard of that, to be honest. I mean, I play with myself all the time in Vanguard, but I just picture them doing whatever, guarding whatever, but I didn't know they had like actual guidelines for their playing with yourself. Some scorpion looking Zorga card, 5k. Oh. I thought you said it gave 5k. Sorry, I misread gains. Yeah, I know that card. Yeah, I've been seeing it. Yeah, they've also been playing End the Stream. What? It's true. We do it on stream all the time, right? You guys watch me play with myself on stream like so many times. There's so much video evidence of you guys watching me, right? Like, go back to any stream and it's just me on CFA by myself. Like, you guys are shocked. All of a sudden, appalled about the true facts. I'll do it right now. Let's do this right now. Go to my desktop. Go to CFA. Play with myself right now. Oh, this one. No, you can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh, I'll stop. Oh, I was gonna say I can't. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. I'm not actually gonna play with myself. It's a little too late. Sure, jeez. I don't think you were playing with yourself correctly, bro. Oh, alright, for you. So yeah, Tuesday, tune in Tuesday. We will, in lieu of not being able to play with myself, instead, we'll all go on Vangporo, play against each other, have a good time. Not talk about the anime episode. Maybe we'll talk about the VTuber tournament. Maybe we can even watch it and get copyright striked or something like that. Who knows? It'll be an interesting Tuesday, right? Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully I had a big lunch, so I'm not hungry right now. But yeah, that'll do it. We'll see you guys Tuesday. Check out the Discord otherwise. And yeah, hope you guys had a good morning, afternoon, evening, what have you. Thank you very much for stopping by the stream. And big History of Vanguard week next week, assuming things go right. So there will be a new video for that. But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. I'll see you Tuesday. Take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard and have yourselves a good playing with yourself.